Any students that want to come to UWE should definitely think about the different accommodations and look at all the different options and see which one best suits you. Whether it's like ensuite or shared bathrooms, what sort of furniture or bedding you get.
A lot of students would choose the most expensive accommodation but wouldn't really think about whether they could afford it or whether their maintenance loan would stretch to it. Also, it's important to consider the different types. So if you want an ensuite, a single bed, a double bed, or if you don't mind sharing with other people. I didn't want to share a bathroom with anyone else because I'm quite messy. So I opted for kind of a single bed, but having my own bathroom.
Last year I lived in the student village. I'd have a lecture, say at 9 o'clock, and I'd get out of bed at like 8:30 and I'd still make it on time.
If you get ill, then you can easily pop down to the doctors and you don't have to get a bus and go into fish ponds. You can go to the gym with your housemates, you can go to the SU with each other. Everything's kind of in one place, so you don't need to leave campus too much. One of the benefits to living in the city centre would be that you're closer to all of the nightlife. So you have more choice to go out for food and drink, and there's more places to socialise with your friends.
I have many friends that live in the city. There's so many different buses that come like every 15-20 minutes. You can just always get here and get out. There's loads of different places to hang out, like parks, different shops.
There's more job opportunities in town as well.
Which is nice to just have it on your doorstep, really. One of my best friends, in fact, lived in the flat opposite me, and now we live together in a house. It's not just a place to stay, it's somewhere you're living.
The new building for engineering at UWE Bristol is located in the heart zone of the developing university campus, situated opposite Bristol Business School and adjacent to the Students' Union building. The building has 4 levels, and the heavy engineering workshops and laboratories form the lower level external elevations and are promoted through the large feature glazing. As you walk around the external periphery of the building, the many engineering disciplines are showcased, from composite manufacturing to machining and automotive engineering. The building is designed around a large naturally lit atrium, creating a sense of space. The atrium will be the heart of the building and a hub of activity where students will work collaboratively designing, making, assembling and testing their projects. As you move up the building, the configuration lends itself to lighter laboratories, including physics, electronics and mechatronics and high specification modelling and simulation suites. As well as workshops and laboratories, there are high-quality teaching spaces which are designed to encourage collaboration through technology-enhanced active learning. On every level, there are both formal and informal meeting spaces. The vision for the building is to create an open and accessible space for students to intuitively move from project and makerspace into teaching studios, laboratories and workshops. A place where industry, staff and students come together.
Hi, my name is James Stuckey. I'm a third-year drama and acting student, and I'm here to be your guide. Our city campus is made up of three main locations: Bower Ashton, Arnolfini and Spike Island, which are both renowned contemporary art centres. Now I'm here to show you the best technical and creative resources that UWE has to offer. This is Bower Ashton's main theatre. It has some of the best lighting and sound equipment, and together with the studio and Arnolfini's theatre, it provides drama students the best facilities to devise their own work. This is the newly furnished student hub. It gives you easier access to your student support services, and with a new SU shop and art shop, it gets a wider range of resources and equipment at your disposal. As any student will tell you, the library is where you'll spend most of your time. So we have opened it 365 days out of the year from 7:30 in the morning till midnight, so you can make the most out of its resources. Here we are in Fashion Textiles room, which is equipped with industry standard sewing and sample rooms. Now if we go down one floor, we'll go to photography, which has analog and digital dark rooms. Traders is a social space, and for me it was a place where I like to spend a lot of my free time. With the use of the Student Union bar and the on-site cafe, it was a great place to get a bite to eat and drink. There's an on-site cash machine, and with such a large area, it was a great place for societies to meet up and for activities to be held weekly. The Fabrication Center in D Block is split into two wings. On the east side, we have ceramics, casting and hot lab works, while on the west side we have metal, woodwork and the tech lab. Now on the upper floors we have the interior design studios and the foundation year studios. The F Block newsroom and the broadcast quality radio studios are here to give the students a taste of the industry standard. Now if we head down the corridor, we'll see the 5 digital design studios fitted with Macs with a software like Adobe After Effects, Illustrator and InDesign. If we head upstairs, we'll see the illustration studios as well as a multi-purpose gallery. C Block is made of many different centres, including the internationally recognised Fine Print Research Centre, the Textiles Printing Centre, the Fabrication Center and the Digital Printing Bureau, all together providing equipment ranging from lithography and etching to 3D printing and laser cutting. The central loans desk is where you can hire out all the media equipment that you will need, with staff running throughout the day to answer any of your queries. Now for you to use this equipment, we have several amazing film production, TV and photography studios, along with post-production facilities with mixing, dubbing, grading and editing. UWE Bristol's fine art studios and facilities are located on the ground floor of Spike Island, an internationally renowned contemporary art venue close to Bristol's floating harbour. It is also home to a gallery, cafe and working space for artists and designers, providing UWE students with fantastic exposure and industry links. City Campus also shares the iconic Arnolfini Building on Bristol's harbour side, home to one of Europe's leading centres for the contemporary arts. The top 3 floors accommodate our programs in graphic design, drawing and print, and fashion communication. UWE students can also access the Arnolfini's ground floor auditorium for lectures and drama workshops. And this concludes our tour of Bower Ashton. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you on campus.
Hello everybody, my name is Chimbelu Muyangwa. I come from Zambia. I'm going to be doing my 3rd year of law at UWE, and I'll be your tour guide for today. Right now we're in front of the UWE bus stop. Tickets can be purchased from right behind me. First and mega buses pass through here, and this is a great place that will take you to the other UWE campuses as well as the Bristol City Centre.
Hi, I'm Cecilia. I'm a 3rd year interior architecture student, and I will be showing you around the campus today as well. This is our library. It's open 24/7, 365 days a year. And it also has an online chat service that you can use 24/7 as well, which helps you answer questions about reading and writing while you're at UWE, but also just general queries about the library. One of my favorite things about the library is that it has 4 floors with different study spaces. So for example, we have a quiet study on the top floor for if you want to do silent study, but we also have a group study space where you can book out rooms to practice presentations. So we have a load of really awesome study spaces here at UWE.
So right now behind me, we have the Octagon. This is also known as the community hub. Inside, various events take place. There's a dedicated prayer room, there's a quiet room, and a reflection room. It's also important to know that while you're at UWE, you will be studying your degree, but it's also important to take some time for yourself. Sit back, relax, and chill.
This is the beautiful Bristol Business School. It was recently built. It has a showcase law room, this Bloomberg trading room, and a mix of social and academic spaces with both places to have quiet study and group study. One of my favorite things about this building is the Atrium Cafe. It's a really great space to get a cup of coffee or to have lunch in between classes. It has vegetarian and vegan options, and it's a nice place to just relax between classes.
Behind me is going to be our new state-of-the-art multi-million-pound engineering building with facilities such as subsonic and supersonic tunnels, flight simulators, as well as other cutting-edge facilities that will be for your disposal.
This is the Students' Union, which houses a load of support services like the Advice Center and the Job Shop, which can help you find work while you're here at UWE. It also has a pool table, cash points, a coffee shop, hot and cold food like really cheap drinks at the bar and really cheap food at the bar, as well as a convenience store that has cold food. And another great thing is the events that they host. They host student events, which is a really fun, cheap night out. One of the best things about it is the societies that they have here. They have cultural societies, sports societies, and academic societies, which is a really great resource to take advantage of while you're here.
Right now, we're at Walls Court. This is one of our newest accommodations. Walls Court has townhouses, 21 self-contained flats, and ground floor flats. Fun fact about Walls Court, some of the accommodations have TVs which support Chromecast, so you can watch movies with your friends and flatmates.
This is the Bristol Robotics Laboratory. It's the most comprehensive multidisciplinary laboratory in the UK and one of the biggest in Europe. It's a collaboration between both UWE Bristol and the University of Bristol, and while robotics students are here, they not only have access to the facilities, but also to the leading researchers in the field.
Right now, we're in front of the Student Village. The Student Village has 4 courtyards: Brecon, Cotswold, Mandep, and Quantock. It houses just under 2,000 students. There are shared living spaces and ensuite rooms. Fun fact, I lived here in my first year. I really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it.
Right now we're in Uwe Center for Sport, which is a great place to stay in shape while you're here at UWE, and has really affordable memberships. It includes fitness suites, fitness instructors, a basketball court like the one that I'm in now, squash courts, a rock climbing wall, astroturf, and even has physiotherapy and massage therapy. Hillside Gardens, close to the campus, is the new home for our Bristol sports teams. The facilities includes floodlit artificial pitches, FIFA and World Rugby compliant artificial surfaces, grass football pitches, and training grids.
Behind me is an info point. These are found at all UWE campuses. This is a great place to find out more information, and you can book appointments with student advisors ranging from issues from student support to disabilities. The info points are also a great place to find out some more information about your course or in case you need to get to other buildings.
This is the Center for Music. It's home to both the music and performance societies. It has practice performing rooms, rehearsal spaces, and also offers music and singing lessons for students. Right now we're at the top of Bristol Business School, and as you can see, the landscaping team does a really good job supporting biodiversity and creating these beautiful spaces for all of us. They have natural spaces like meadows, hedgerows, and ponds as well here on campus.
We have an on-site plant nursery where you can harvest fruits, vegetables, herbs, just to mention a few. Staff and students often take advantage of these facilities to harvest their own fruits. Thank you very much for joining us on this tour of Frenchay campus.
And we hope to see you soon.
Hi, welcome to UWE Glenside. This is our main reception and information point. Your information point is the first port of call for anything when you're at university, from accommodation services to travel and transport. They'll also help book you in with student advisors with anything from money advice to student disability services. This is the Skills and Simulation Suite at Glenside campus. This is used to simulate a real hospital ward. They use adult, infant, newborn and birthing mannequins to simulate real life situations. The mannequins can be programmed to simulate anything from cardiac arrest, breathing difficulties and birthing difficulties, and between the mannequins and human patients, students can deliver safe and effective healthcare. This is our Optometry clinical skills suite. In here, students learn to hone their skills and treat patients in a specialist on-site clinic. So this is the hub. It's a fantastic space for staff, students and visitors alike, right in the heart of Glenside. In here you can get hot meals and there's a coffee shop, and you can also use the touchdown workspaces that have PowerPoint and USB ports. So this is VIRT. It's a virtual environment for radiotherapy training. It's a 3D linear accelerator that radiotherapy and oncology students can use before going out into practice to hone their skills and learn what to expect when they get there. So here we are outside some of the accommodation on campus, and there's also accommodation across the road at the Hollies. Both are minutes away from your lectures, the library and the on-site Glenside facilities. All the flats are fully furnished and with well-equipped rooms, and there's people on site to help you should you need them. So we've reached another clinical skills space. It's used for a variety of healthcare courses, including midwifery, nursing and occupational therapy. This 1,400 square metre space gives a flexible learning and assessment environment for students to learn in. So this vibrant space is a dedicated space for children and young people's nursing students. In here they'll learn practical skills before they go out into the real hospital environment. So as well as the nursing suite, we have the sensory room where you'll learn therapeutic care for children, people with learning disabilities and people with dementia. There's mood lighting, colour and music and soft materials that respond to touch. So this is the library. We've got the largest collection of healthcare books in the southwest. There's also a huge range of anatomical models that you can use for your studies. There's group study rooms, there's a quiet room upstairs. The library staff are here to help you whether you're here or whether you're on placement. There's a 24/7 online chat as well. They're open 7:30 in the morning until midnight, that's term time, and they're open 10 till 5 on the weekends. So we've reached the student union where you can relax and have fun with your friends. There's a bar and you can get food, and they put on regular events such as pub quizzes and live music. Thanks for joining me on our tour of Glenside, and I hope we'll see you very soon.
Hello and welcome to this induction to UWE Library Services. We'd like to welcome you to UWE and answer a few questions that you might have about studying here, and let you know the kinds of support that we in UWE Library Services can offer you. Each faculty has its own team of librarians, delivering subject and academic skill support. And we also have great teams working away behind the scenes or answering inquiries at our help points, to ensure that you can access the information materials that you need when you need them and get the support you need to succeed. You may also see your librarians in other ways throughout your course. We work closely with your academic tutors to ensure we're providing the support that you need to succeed. Our online induction is subject specific and designed to show you how to access and use the library resources that you'll need in your course. It includes videos and quizzes so that you can view it in class with your programme leaders and work through it either together or alone. Academic staff can use the interactive lecture version of this if needed. In this way, we hope that all students, undergraduate, postgraduate, full-time, part-time, Bristol-based or distance learners can be supported.